to my channel, Winning in Life Empowerment Academy with Professor Abimbola Komolafe, and thank you for taking time to listen to me on my channel. So we've been looking at goals. We have talked a lot about goals, and we've been talking about the prerequisites of achieving our goals. In this clip, we'll be talking about deciding what you want. Okay, deciding exactly what you want, crystal clear things you want. So in achieving your goals, it is important to know exactly what those goals are, what you want to be, what you want to do, and what you want to have, and what you want to accomplish, and what are the experiences you would love to experience. One of the main reasons why most people do not get what they want or achieve their goal is because they have never decided exactly what they want in compelling, clear details. Lisa Nichols, who is also a speaker and author, she said, you cannot hit a moving target. You cannot hit a moving target. Unclear goals make producing clear results impossible. Remember, we are all in it together, and we all have to be precise or clear on what we want to achieve. So remember this. My question to you is, what is it that you really, truly want? Okay, because I emphasize the word truly because very often people's goals are not their own. They always they've been influenced by other people outside of themselves. Get the naysayers out of your head. There will be people who will try to talk you out of your vision. They will tell you, you must be crazy. You can't achieve that. You're not smart, you're not as smart to do that. They're going to tell you all kinds of things. They're going to laugh at you, and they'll even try to bring you down. They are what we refer to as destiny or dream stealers. Don't listen to them. Ask yourself, what do I allow to direct my life? Do I allow my friends, teachers, siblings, the social media, television, and even well-meaning parents, teachers, as you all know, am I allowing them to kill my dreams? Okay. Do I limit myself to what others approve of? So what are you doing for yourself today? I often ask myself, Abimbola Adetola Komolafe, what do I really want to achieve? In a book by Jack Canfield called The Success Principles, he said, our early childhood programming, I talk a lot about this because this determines who we really are. Our programming, okay, what was heard, what was spoken about in front of us, what was modeled in front of us, it often gets in the way of what we want. Inside each one of us is a tiny seed, okay? It's like a core, it's a tiny seed, like the core of an apple. Inside the apple, when you finish eating, there's a part of it that has the seed. That's the core of the apple. We know what we have. Each one of us have this tiny seed of who we are at the core and who we are meant to be. Always remember that. Unfortunately, they've been buried. We've been buried. This seed have been buried as a response to the people that raised us, the teachers, the friends, the siblings, the bullies, the coaches, and all the adults that are role models to us as we're growing up. As babies, we knew exactly what we wanted. When we were hungry, we simply cried. When we needed to be changed, we cried. There were no inhibitions and no holding back. We cried and we laughed and we played as much as we could. As we grew older, we crawled around and moved towards whatever that held our interest. And we were clear exactly what we wanted. Have you ever seen a child sitting on his dad's lap with his glasses? He's always going for the glasses because he knew exactly what to do without any inhibitions, without any fear. My brothers and sisters, so what happened to us? Somewhere along the line, someone said, don't touch that. Keep your hands off that. You really don't want that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Stop crying. Don't be such a baby. And as we grew older, even the sanctions came more. We heard, money doesn't grow on trees. Do you think I'm made of gold? Rich people are greedy. Money is the root of all evil. You can't have everything because you want it. After several years of this kind of sanctions, most of us eventually lost touch with the needs of our bodies and our desires of our own hearts. Somehow we got stuck trying to figure out what other people wanted us to do. We learned how to act and how to be to get their approval or to get whatever it is that we wanted. So as a result, we now don't even know how to please ourselves. We just know how to please others. For example, I went to medical school to please my parents. Finally, thank God I enjoyed it and I loved it in the end. But really, it was to please my parents. Some of us get married to please our parents. Some of us go from grad to we choose not to go, or we decide to go to college because of what the school counselor said or didn't say. The list goes on, and we end up becoming numb to our own desires. It's no wonder that when we ask these teenagers these days, what do you want to be, or what do you want to achieve with your life? The response is, I don't know. Over these years, there have been layers and layers of you shouldn't, you ought to, you should be ashamed of yourself. And with all these layers on top of this seed that was in them, this tiny seed has been suffocated, and they really truly don't know what they want. As Jack Canfield said continuously in his book, how can you reclaim ourselves? How can we reclaim ourselves, our true desires? How can we get back what we really want with no fear, no shame or inhibitions? Or how can we reconnect to our true self? That tiny seed that was placed in us when we were born. The answer is start small. Start by honoring your own preferences in every situation, no matter big or small. Do not even think of it as being petty. And others might think it's inconsequential. That is up to them. You stop settling for less than you are. You just have to stop this negative chatter. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. And the favorite one for most teenagers, I'm sure you have them, is whatever. Get this out of your vocabulary. If there's a choice, small or big, act as if you have a preference and make a choice. Act as if you make a preference. You act as if you have a preference and make a choice. So not being clear about what you want and making other people make them your desires for you. It's simply a habit. Always remember that. We started with it as a habit. And this is the reason why we can practice it by doing the opposite thing, by breaking this habit of saying, I don't know, whatever, and making little decisions, small decisions, and you get stronger. So start small, practicing making your own decisions. We're going to make mistakes, and that is it. We are in this world and we learn from our mistakes. Start small and practice making your own decision. Don't let people make decisions for you. So in the next clip, we're going to start writing down our true goals. What is it that I, Abimbola, really and truly want? Okay, to do and to achieve and to have. By writing down, okay, I'm telling our reticular activating system, which we call the RAS, I repeat it, reticular activating system, we call that this is what is important, because our RAS is the filter. So when I write it down and I read it morning and night, I'm telling my reticular activating system that this is what is important to me. Okay? I leave you with a quote by Brian Tracy. He said, people with clear written goals accomplish far more in a shorter period of time than people without them can imagine. Okay? They accomplish far more once you write it down. So thank you once again for taking time to listen to me. This is Professor Abimbola Adetola Komolafe, and do have a winning day. Thank you.